I was actually a child in a car with my parents and my family, and we drove by and I said, "What's that place?" I remember my dad commenting that that's a place where they help people with disabilities be all they can be. And I thought at the time as a child, I thought that's pretty cool.
The vision is to continue providing the best services we can possibly provide to the children we serve and to the adults we serve. Because that's who we are, that's what we do. We provide services to children and adults with disabilities.
All people should enjoy access and independence and opportunities to reach their full potential. I think that's a cause, that's a mission, a vision that people can really get behind. It's infants, it's toddlers, it's children, it's teens and adults. And the little ones grow up and need services as teens, and the teens grow up and they need services as adults. It's very satisfying to see people learning and playing and working and participating in our community.
The Capper facility is buzzing all of the time with all kinds of services for both adults and children. The impact on the parents is just absolutely incredible, because oftentimes the parents don't really realize what services Capper can offer their children and to what extent. And so when these kids come there with their parents and these parents see incredible improvements with their children, it's indescribable. It's just indescribable. You just see parents in tears with joy at what has happened.
My son had had a stroke at birth. Around 4 months of age, he began having seizures, and we lost another 3 to 4 months until we could get the seizures controlled. We began coming to Capper Foundation when Ethan was right around 7 months old. When you're struck with something a little bit different and you've got some struggles that you have to overcome, it's overwhelming. The first time you walk in, you think, okay, is this the right decision that we're making for him? And it's very quick to learn that you've made the right decision by walking through these doors. This organization, this building, the people within this building have just done more for us and for him than we can even say. My husband and I have always said, the NICU saved his life, because without their quick knowledge to be able to identify what was going on and how they could help control it at that immediate time, we may not have him. But it's when we came here that they really gave him life. They've given him a quality of life that's allowed us to have this little boy that laughs and smiles and cheers at everything. And they've gotten him to walk and do stairs and sit up unassisted. Every day when we walk in here, I know that something good is going to happen.
On the adult side, we have to continue to provide state-of-the-art services to them that make them feel worthwhile and yet make it a positive experience for everyone.
We really find the opportunities for people with disabilities. What do they like to do? What do they want to do? What are their hopes and dreams? And then try to figure out ways to make those become reality. And that is a challenge, but it's also a great opportunity and keeps us getting up in the morning, keeps us on our toes.
We have a car washing operation with auto detailing. We have a small engine repair shop. We have a gift shop, and we have a business support center. So not only are these adults getting special training and making their day worthwhile, they're earning a little money, and yet it also provides a service to the community, because if your lawnmower isn't working, you can take it in there and they'll repair it.
Our community is very caring, very supportive, very generous, and I think they really want to see people with disabilities and their families get the services they need so they can be as independent as possible and have access and opportunities. The feedback we get from people who have received our services in the community and their families is extremely positive and extremely rewarding to us. What they tell us is that we have met their needs and they have grown and they've become more independent as a result. And it truly is a partnership, though. We don't take full credit for that. The children, the teens, the adults themselves work very hard. Their families work very hard, and their whole support system works very hard in partnership with us to make good things happen and help them be independent.
I want them to see Capper as providing the most caring, most compassionate, most professional services on the planet to the children and the adults that we serve. That's what I want people to see. I want them to know that when our staff are working with their kid is the focus. When our staff are working with that adult is the focus. And we are going to do everything humanly possible to improve that child's life or that adult's life.
Miracles happen when you walk in here, and they happen every day. And it's not just us, but it's a lot of families that are really benefiting from the organization.
This is love in action.